we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Max Gaming World. Welcome back to the Aftershow of Shadowkeep on Destiny with my dear friend here, Joe. I mean, it's actually picking you up quite well. Or at least it looks like it. Say something, Joe?
Hello.
Sorry guys, I'm just checking to see if we can actually hear Joe. According to my setup here, we can. That's when you went like that. It's a bit behind. Yeah, it's picking you up. Let me just turn the volume up on mine a bit. And then leave yours where it is. Blah, blah, blah. And there we go. So, by the way, guys, this is the first time we've done this. It was an idea that I came up with. When was it, Joe? A couple of nights ago? Night or two ago, something like that. So yeah, this is fairly new, but what we're planning on doing is basically it was originally it was an idea of a podcast. So we'd make a podcast of us about talking about video games, that sort of thing, you know. So instead, I thought, well, why don't we make it like a video conference? So yeah, exactly. So picking up my fan. That's how good my mic is. That's how good my mic is. So yeah, I thought to myself, well, rather than making it into a podcast, which you've got to buy all the kit, you've got to set it all up, you've got to program it, you know, saving us a bit of time, as it were. So I thought, hey, let's do it like this, and here we are. It works. Isn't that right, Joe? You're not talking.
Yeah, working very perfectly.
Working very, very perfectly. What is that? Pepsi? You poor fool. Surprised you're not making a hot chocolate.
I would have, but the machine's really loud.
Yeah, that is true. It is really loud. So, first topic of our video game chat and after show. We did, by the way, guys, we did have a spin wheel on here, but for some reason we both couldn't read it and spin it. It wouldn't spin. So I thought, what's the point in having a spin wheel if you can't spin it? You know? What is the point? Mind blown. Oh well, never mind. So, Joe, the first
Hello.
topic on our list. Well, I haven't got a list, it's a memory list. Your favourite RPG?
Ooh, well, everyone knows that I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball.
Is that Goku or Gohan? That's
That's
Goku on the
Gohan.
front, isn't it?
That's Gohan.
Yeah.
That's Vegeta.
Vegeta.
And
I remember
here's
Vegeta.
Goku. There's Goku.
That's Goku. You're
And then
missing one there,
Frieza.
mate.
There's Frieza.
Yeah.
On his shirt.
Yeah, you're missing one. You're missing a great one.
Piccolo.
You're missing Piccolo.
I love Piccolo.
Oh dear. But
And so,
unfortunately, guys, I don't really have anything to say on RPGs because to be honest, I don't really like them very much. I mean, oh god, I don't know if it would count as an RPG, but RuneScape.
Ooh.
I don't know if that counts as an RPG or an MMO RPG. don't know
I think it's an
whether it would
MMO.
count, would it? What do you reckon?
I think it's an MMO.
Yeah, I think it's an MMO. Hang on, let me. As I said, oh, balls. Bear with us a sec, guys. There we go. So we are still getting him. That's good. Oh no, I didn't want that. Son of a bitch. List. Might help if I specify games. Oh, I tell you what. Okay, I didn't realise it was an RPG, but alright then. Fallout.
Ooh.
Fallout's a good one for me.
Yeah, but then it went downhill since 76.
Yeah, I mean it went downhill at Fallout 76.
I think it was after Fallout 4 as well.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think like
Fallout
Fallout
4.
Las Vegas was a good one.
Fallout 4 was brilliant in my opinion. I loved Fallout 4. But then it went downhill because they made Fallout 76 as multiplayer only.
Oh yeah, that was really
I mean,
annoying.
I think there were a couple of single player moments in Fallout 76, but personally I haven't played it. I've only watched a couple of people play it.
Yeah, I think it's because they're trying to follow the path of Elder Scrolls.
Oh, like Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, because it's owned by the same company.
Yeah, it's made by
And
Bethesda.
And Bethesda wanted to do the same as Elder Scrolls Online.
I would think that's what it is. I would think that's what it is. But yeah, as I say, Fallout 4 definitely done it for me. I mean, I did play. I mean, on the list I got up, or I searched for, it did have Fallout 3.
Ooh.
Now I played that on the PS3, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I tell you, I must have spent about 180 odd hours in total on Fallout 3. Just so I could try and, get engrossed
into the game.
Yeah, get into the game, but it just wasn't happening.
Nah.
I mean, I think the best thing that they actually did about Fallout 3 is they had Liam Neeson in.
Yeah.
They had Liam Neeson in Fallout 3. That was the only good thing about it. But I couldn't get into it. I mean, when I first played Fallout 4, that was it. That was it. I mean, as most of the viewers will probably know, I did do a couple of streams on Fallout 4. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, for me personally as a gamer, Fallout 76 just went straight downhill. Straight downhill. That's probably why I think it's relatively cheap on the store now, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like, what, 30 quid now?
Yeah, well originally when it came out it was like, what, 50 for the standard?
And then like, it was like a anniversary thing edition.
Yeah, I
like
think there was
80.
an anniversary edition.
It was like 80.
But that was a bit more up, wasn't it? Oh. But yeah, Fallout, definitely my favourite. There was also a little bit of Final Fantasy.
Oh, I want to play the remake.
Yeah, isn't it Final Fantasy 15? Or am I getting confused?
No, it's Final Fantasy 14, I think.
Is it Final Fantasy 14, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, because I thought it was... Actually, I still got the list up. I'll have a look. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 there.
I think that's the recent one.
Yeah, that's the most recent. Well,
Well, until Final
2016.
Fantasy 16 comes out.
Yeah, 2016. That one. Final Fantasy
Just put remake.
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, that's it.
Final Fantasy 7 is the remake.
Ooh.
I might consider playing that, to be honest with you, because I watched many years ago. I watched a Final Fantasy movie.
Ooh.
And it had Ming Na Wen, which is. Have you ever watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yes.
The Chinese looking woman that flies a plane. Yeah, it had her in it.
Ooh.
It was a very, very good film.
Ooh.
I thought that might be my lead into Final Fantasy. But I've never really wanted to play it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
But, yeah, so that's pretty much it for RPGs, I think. Have you got anything else or not?
I haven't said what my favourite game was yet.
What, your favourite RPG?
Yeah, because I was about to say it, and then you went off top, and then you went on to yours.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I feel really guilty. Go on.
So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball. It is potentially one of my favourite animes in the world.
Yeah.
So when the RPG Kakarot Dragon Ball came out, I instantly bought the game.
What was it? What was it called? Sorry.
Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Kakarot. Yeah, you know do you know Goku's name when Vegeta calls Goku Kakarot?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
So it's called Dragon Ball Kakarot, and it shows the first 2 seasons of the series. So like, if you never had the chance to watch the series, like I have in my room, I have the first 4.
Yeah.
So Kakarot was season 1.
Yeah.
And season 2 mashed into the game, and now they've released the DLC for Super Saiyan Blue, Golden Frieza. And then the first DLC was with Beerus and Whis.
Yeah. Makes me want to watch Dragon Ball Z. I haven't watched it for years.
So yeah, I think my favorite RPG right now is Kakarot, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Kakarot, because it actually got me buying the series and like watching the series, and like,
oh yeah.
I look at it and I go, it's fantastic.
Yeah, the series is good, really good. So is that
like, I really want to. I wanted to watch Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
As well, and if they made a RPG on Super, which they kind of did, with the Super Saiyan Blue and like Golden Frieza and Beerus and Whis, then I would be hooked, because Super is one of my favorite series.
Yeah, it was good. I will be honest, I never really watched it much.
Yeah, that's fine.
I am so sorry for my existence.
So sorry, Dragon Ball fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite RPG.
But is it sort of one that you know when someone comes up to you and says, if you had to do something for the rest of your life, what would it be? Would that be the kind of game that you would say you would play it for the rest of your life?
I wouldn't say to that extent.
Okay.
Because like, yes, I'm a huge fan of anime and I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to that extent of saying, oh, I would play that for the rest of my life.
Right, okay. I got you. So that concludes RPG, I would think. On to FPS.
First person shooters.
Getting static,
I'm so good.
static going up through. So,
Okay, so
FPSs.
I think we should both agree that we would say Call of Duty is the best first-person shooter.
If we were to rank them, like the
Yes.
top 3, top 5, something like that.
Right, you say your top five, and I'll tell you mine.
Okay. What should we do? Should we start from 1 or 5? 5
So
being
yeah,
the
one, no,
worst,
5 to 1.
1 being the best.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. Oh, good grief. Oh, Christ. This is more difficult than I thought. Fifth would probably be. Eee. Yeah, this is more difficult than I thought. Fifth would probably be one that I used to play on Steam when I first got it. It was called Modern Combat. It was
Ooh.
basically a mix of Overwatch and CS:GO.
Oh, okay.
It was it was terrible.
Mm,
But then again, it was free on Steam.
yeah.
So, yeah. Number 4. Number 4 would probably be. Oh god. This is really difficult.
I got
Really
my five.
difficult. You what?
I got my five.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I got my 3. I got my top 3.
Mm.
But I'm struggling to think of one for 4 that I was alright with. No, I can't think of one for 4. I can't think of one.
Go to your three.
Actually, it's not. It's a game, but it's linked with my first. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fourth would probably Call of Duty Ghost. Probably. Third is oh fuck! I had it. Shit! I had it then. To be honest, I don't know if you would count it as a first-person shooter, but there is guns in it.
Alright.
But Dying Light. Wait, no, that would be open world, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we're on about Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts is my number 4, not Call of Duty in general.
Oh, okay.
I've played so many FPSs. So many FPSs. It's insanity. Oh, actually, no. Wait, that wasn't. Was it? 3. Okay, sorry. I had to refresh my memory a bit. 3. Rainbow Six.
Ooh, Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six Siege was number 3.
Such a toxic voice chat you get.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it
The
was
toxic
terrible.
the
It was
toxicity
terrible.
you get.
Number 2, Destiny.
Yes.
2. Didn't like the first one.
Mm.
Second one, I love. Absolutely
Ooh.
love it.
Yeah.
And the first one, Call of Duty in general.
Just in general, I thought we would kept doing like the top five of like Call of Duty games.
Oh, if you want to do a top 5 of Call of Duty, then yeah, let's do that.
I got my top five Call of Duty games.
You start then.
Alright then. 5. This is the worst. I would say Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, alright, I'll give you that. I will give you
because
that.
because the zombies was just not right, and it just didn't feel like it was a Call of Duty game. And then
It didn't feel like
the
it, did it?
no,
I
and then the
mean, you had.
multiplayer was just,
Sorry, carry on.
and the multiplayer was just like, ugh. And then the campaign was alright, but
Do
I
you know
wouldn't
what?
say it's the best campaign.
A lot of people didn't like the campaign, but when I first played it, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, it's like it's you're saying the same thing as I'm saying. I'm saying like it's alright.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it wouldn't be that sort of one that you would play over and over and over.
yeah, it would probably be a forgettable Call of
Yeah,
Duty game.
yeah. It's one
It'll
of
probably be very
those.
forgettable.
It's one of
That's why
those
it's like
play once, leave it sort of ones, isn't
that's why it's like £4 in CX.
it? Yeah. Yes.
Um, four, I would say World War II
Yeah, I can sort of see where you're going with that.
because I just like the fact that they released it on the same day as Remembrance Day.
Did they?
Hmm.
I
I
got.
think they did.
That's another thing I gotta look up now.
If it's
Call
later, then
of
I apologize, but I
Duty
think it
World
was
War
released
II.
during Remembrance Day.
Well, it was close, sort of. And I've got to check this out. Gotta go back 3 years. 3rd of November 2017. The 3rd of November was a Friday, so yeah, close enough to Remembrance Day.
Yeah, so like I appreciate Sledgehammer releasing the Call of Duty game
Yeah, for doing that,
before
yeah.
Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
Like I respect Sledgehammer doing that.
Mm.
But the only thing that put me off was um again with the multiplayer.
Any
Uh,
particular field of it?
Um, when you first play it, the graphics wasn't the same,
Yeah, I'll
and
agree with
then
that.
later on with the updates, it got better and better.
Yes. And the,
And then the campaign for World War II was just, wow,
it
it was
was good.
perfect.
It was
It was
really good.
perfect. And then the zombies was like, I think zombies was really good.
The
It's like
zombies was okay.
if they extended the zombie stuff with the DLCs with more levels,
Mm.
then that's what would have made it better.
It would have gone up in people's books if they did
Mm.
add more maps onto it. Because what was it? It was just one map, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Number three, I would say Black Ops.
One.
Mm.
Interesting.
Because Black Ops was the first ever Call of Duty game I played.
How old were you?
I was nearly 10.
You played Call of Duty Black Ops at 10.
Yeah,
Determination here, guys.
I think I was 10. I don't know. When was it released?
I shall have a look. I might as well just keep Google open.
Yeah, you should.
Oh dear.
Because I want to say it was in 2012, 2013.
I can remember hearing about it being released, but I can't remember what year it was. Call of Duty Black Ops release date. That's 9th of November 2010.
Yeah, I was 9.
Yeah, I was 12.
Yeah,
I was
so I think it
12
was
then.
2 years. I think it was 2 years after its release date. It was my birthday, and my aunt bought me Xbox games, like already used, and Black Ops was one of them.
Oh right.
So I got that set up straight away with my mum's permission, obviously.
Yeah.
And then me and my brother were playing multiplayer, and obviously he was better than me because I had no idea what to do. Um, but like when I got older and played it more, I respected like the game
Yeah. So what
because
was it?
Black Ops is
So what was it? The more you played it, obviously the better you get,
yeah,
and then the more you play it, the more you enjoy it.
yeah, like
Isn't
the campaign was amazing.
it?
The zombies was fantastic,
Zombies was
and
great.
that's what made me love Nuketown.
Yes. First time Newtown was released was on Black Ops 1.
Yeah, and that's what made me love Nuketown because Nuketown was one of my favorite. It is one of my Nuketown is one and will always be my favorite map
Yeah,
in Call of Duty ever.
I agree. I agree.
Okay,
Number two.
number two, Modern Warfare 2018
Okay, okay.
or 29. I think it was 2018, 2019
It was 2019.
because yeah, 2019.
I think we'll
Um,
have to look
yeah,
that up.
um, it was the first ever game that my mum pre-ordered for me,
Oh, yeah.
and I got it from the post. And I said, "Mum, we got a post, and it feels like a DVD." And I was like, "Oh, you can open it." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Ooh.
And it was Modern Warfare, and I was over the moon. So before I had my PS5,
Yeah.
I would I put the disc straight in the console, and I let it straight away just download it.
Oh, right.
So as soon as it was finished, I literally just sat on my bed, played the campaign, completed it in a day, and then the multiplayer I got used to the multiplayer until I maxed out my kilo.
Yeah.
And then the best thing that's ever came out was Warzone.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
Warzone Warzone came out, and I was just it's just that's what got me in love with Call of Duty even more.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's what makes Call of Duty like big now
Yeah.
because of Warzone. Because like Blackout was the first ever battle royale on the PS there on Black Ops 3 on Black Ops 4, sorry.
Yeah. Black Ops 4.
Yeah, Black Ops 4 was Blackout, and I played Blackout on Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was one of the best things I've ever played.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
But then when Warzone came out, I I never thought of a second that they would have done another battle royale type
Yeah.
Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
And the best thing was it was free.
Yeah. That is the best bit. That
That's
is
the
the
best bit.
best
It is
bit.
free.
I will not
So
lie. That is the best bit.
so I'm grateful for Call of Duty for like making Modern Warfare like before Modern Warfare 4. I think it was
The
before Modern Warfare 3, 4.
2019 version of Modern Warfare was. I guess you could count it as Modern Warfare 4 because it's the fourth installment.
But I
But
mean
it's like
like
an
in
origination.
yeah, but like I'm thinking like the story, like I think it's before
It's
Modern Warfare.
it's set before Call of Duty 4.
That's it.
Yeah, set
So
before Call of Duty 4.
I played that game, and the campaign was just fantastic.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't like I was always grateful that Modern Warfare was just a big installment of the Call of Duty franchise.
yeah, I'll get behind that.
Okay,
And then number one.
this is gonna be a this is gonna be a weird one because I haven't played it yet, but I have seen gameplay and I have seen like
I know
people
what's
playing
coming.
it.
I know what's coming.
It has to be Cold War, like because we played the beta and the alpha,
The alpha and the beta. Yeah, yeah.
and I honestly genuinely believe that that is probably one of the best Black Ops I've ever seen. Like Not better than 1, not better than 2. It is definitely better than 3 and 4,
Yeah, it's definitely better than 3. I'll agree with you.
and it's definitely better than 4.
But that's leading us on to one of the other subtopics in FPS. The amount of stick the Cold War has got recently is shocking.
Right, this is my general opinion, and everyone doesn't like it, then I don't care. No matter how many no, no matter how many glitches, no matter how many bugs it has, no matter how like annoyed you get with the game, I genuinely believe that no matter what happens, it will always determine to be the best Black Ops after better than 3 and 4.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I was talking with Matt a few days back,
Mm.
and I said, well, he was saying about how apparently Cold War has essentially ruined Nuketown. I was, but I was gobsmacked, and I said, well, the thing is, it's a new game. It's been out what 3 weeks, two, three
Yeah,
weeks,
because
something like
it
that.
came out on the 13th of November.
Exactly. So, and what are we now? 26th. So less
So
than
that's like
2 weeks.
13 days.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks. So, because it's a brand new game, you're bound to have some glitches. You're bound to have
Yeah,
some
because it's
glitches. You're bound to have some bugs. You know, like give it a chance. I mean,
yeah, like honestly, like give the game a chance. Like it's only had bugs because it's brand new.
yeah, exactly. So they haven't
Like
had chance
there was
to.
bugs in Modern Warfare.
There were there were when it first came out. I mean, granted, it wasn't very many, but there were. But
Mm.
this is this is my argument to uh, the glitches and bugs to Cold White. Yes, it does get a bit irritating when. I mean, recently there have been ones where it like you don't run out of ammo
Yeah.
on zombies. You've got like infinite amount of ammo, but that's all right. I mean, it may not be all right for other players, but again, it's a brand new game. They they sort of got to give it a bit of a chance.
No, like if you're especially thinking about like the OG fans of Call of Duty,
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be so critical because it's like to them it's their game,
yeah,
and
exactly.
they want it the way that they want it. Well, tough. There's gonna be bugs. There's gonna be glitches,
Well, yeah, that's right. That's
but like
sorry.
I tell you what, I just received a notification from my PlayStation app, and it's ready to be played. It's ready to be played.
Yeah, I got a Call of Duty one as well. Cherry Blossom Tracer on Modern Warfare. All right then.
Ooh,
Bit weird, but all right. Casual.
yeah. So that's my top 5 Call of Duty games.
Okay. Now my turn. This is gonna be a good one.
You're gonna be really critical. I can tell already.
Oh yes. I wanna dig my teeth into this. So, number 5, Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
But think about the Zombies Chronicles edition.
The Zombie Chronicles edition is the only good thing about it.
Mm.
The campaign is horrifying. I mean, I was playing it earlier on while you were. I think you were doing something else on Call of Duty. I think you were playing
I think I was
zombies.
asleep.
No, you weren't asleep because I had you on the phone at the time. Remember
Oh yeah,
earlier
yeah.
on I was playing campaign.
Oh yeah.
It took a whole mag to kill one person.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember now.
So yeah, that's the first one. That's number 5. Number 4 is Call of Duty Ghost.
No.
It was all right, storyline. Well, I wouldn't say storyline wise, but the thing that I say this to every avid Call of Duty player with regards to Call of Duty Ghosts. The thing that would have made it better is if it was based around Ghost,
Mm.
as in Modern Warfare's Ghost.
Yeah.
If it was based around him, it would have been a lot better, in my opinion. But because it wasn't, it went down.
Yeah, but like, I can argue as well that not just because that was the first Call of Duty I played on the PS3,
Yeah.
because I used to own a PS3. It was the first ever Call of Duty that I bought on the PS3, and I loved the campaign. I didn't like the multiplayer,
The multiplayer was terrible.
and the Aliens mode. Ugh.
Aliens, I think they just want, with regards to Aliens, I think they just wanted to come up with a new idea. Because
Yeah, and it fucking failed.
yeah, it failed miserably.
Mm.
Miserably. What number was that? Number 4. Number 3 is Black Ops. It's one of the Black Ops, I would say. I would probably say Black Ops 2. No, Black Ops 4, sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
Black Ops 4. Good. Good. All online. All all
No
online.
campaign.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't really a story mode to it. It was just blackout multiplayer and zombies, wasn't
Yeah, that's what annoyed me the most. There was no campaign.
it? Yeah. It was. It was upsetting. I'll not lie, but Blackout, I loved it.
I agree.
I mean, Blackout was where me and the other Matt got our first battle royale win.
Mm.
No, I haven't really got much to say on Black Ops 4. Number 2, like you, is Modern Warfare 2019. I enjoyed the storyline because it was an origination to Call of Duty 4.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, so you kind of got the feel of how it all began, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
The multiplayer I enjoyed. I quite enjoyed the multiplayer. Co-op was meh.
Difficult.
It wasn't so much as difficult as irritating. Because no matter what, if you're not playing with friends and you're on a public online match, you're always paired with idiots. Always. You're always paired with twats. I mean, sorry to anyone out there who's ever played a Call of Duty game with me, but you're twats. Sorry. What number was that? Number 2. Number 1. And I'll argue with anyone about this. Black Ops 2.
Oof.
Storyline was impeccable. It was amazing. Because it was... For those of you who haven't played Black Ops 2, and I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you have, it's not just set in one particular timeline. It's set in 1984, I think, and 2025.
Which is in 5 years' time.
Which is in 5 years' time, ironically. Unfortunately, though, we haven't got any of the tech that they had then.
Yes.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
But yeah, the zombies on Black Ops 2, mate, don't get me started. The zombies was brilliant. absolutely brilliant, especially Nuketown.
Yes.
Nuketown Zombies. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend doing it. Highly recommend it. But if the other Matt was here, he would also say Transit. Which,
Yes, which is actually also in Modern Warfare.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
As a multiplayer map.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. But I will be sure to keep an eye out.
That's where I got my best play on domination.
Ooh. Wait, are we talking about Modern Warfare 2019?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. I don't think I've played on it. If I have, and I haven't noticed, then something is definitely wrong with me.
Why?
Because Transit was one of my favourite zombie maps.
Yeah.
But ironically, not a lot of people liked it. Surprisingly. I mean, I looked at a couple of reviews, and some of them were negative. Were negative reviews.
Well, forget the reviews.
Well, I guess you could say they were fluctuating.
Yeah, like I just don't.
But yeah, that's my top 5 Call of Duty games.
And that's first-person shooters done.
Unless you could think of any others that we could talk about.
Nah.
So yeah, that's first-person shooters. Next one I would probably say is, well, I was going to say TPS.
If you say TPS, I would tell you the first ever game I bought on the PS3, apart from Ghosts.
Go on then. TPS.
Family Guy Saves the Multiverse.
You serious?
I'm being serious.
Are you being genuinely serious right now?
I'm being serious.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely
It's
brilliant.
literally one of my favorite games I played on the PS3.
So I'm afraid I can't compete with you on that one.
And also Deadpool.
Yes, definitely.
Deadpool will always be the best game on the PS3 and the PS4.
Oh yes. Although the remake.
Nolan North.
Oh wait, no, not a Deadpool. Sorry.
They remastered it onto the PS4.
Yeah. Yeah, they did
Nolan
remaster
North.
it.
Nolan North, who also voices Nathan Drake in Uncharted,
Great game.
voiced Deadpool.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, Uncharted.
He was a fantastic Deadpool. He was fantastic.
Yeah, he was. He was really good.
And Uncharted.
Uncharted was
One of the best games.
Uncharted 4.
That's on the yeah.
I could play that over and over. Have you got heartburn?
No, I'm just like
You just sound like this. I saw you had bloody
I'm like this
heartburn.
because I love Uncharted.
Yeah, I do. Uncharted.
I cannot wait for the movie.
Which was your first Uncharted game that you ever played?
To be fair, I did buy the Nathan Drake collection.
Oh, I guess that counts.
So I played the first one first because I wanted to play it in order.
So you went 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I see.
Yeah, but then the fourth one just it hits. The fourth one hits me.
Did it for me. Fourth one definitely did it for me. It was
Oh,
absolutely brilliant.
one more third person. One more.
Sorry?
One more third person shooter.
Go on then.
The Last of Us.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I loved part one. I'm a huge fan of on The Last of Us.
Did you play the expansion?
No, but I did play the story, and it was fucking beautiful.
The storyline to The Last of Us, I will agree with you, is good. It, excuse me,
Yeah,
it is
like,
good.
and do you know what? And it's made by the same people who made Uncharted,
Yeah,
Naughty Dog Studios,
yeah. That's why it's so good
and
because they're made by the same, like you say, made by the same company. Right? Is that you?
huh?
Is that you for TPS?
Um, there's one. I'm trying to think. There's one more.
Or can you think of any more?
Right, there is one more, but it's a kids one. But I only played it because of my younger siblings.
I think I know what's coming.
Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, there it is.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I can't compete with that one because I never played it. It wasn't really my thing.
But Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare was amazing. That was a really good game, especially for my younger siblings.
Yeah, yeah,
The
definitely.
worst third person shooter is Fortnite right now. Exactly.
Oh dear.
Like Fortnite's just they they overmark their seasons.
Well, yeah. All right.
So like this season right now, they put Marvel characters into the battle pass.
I think that's to bring in more players because obviously, no offense to any Fortnite players out there, but most of them are kids.
Mm.
You know, and obviously Marvel appeals mostly to kids. I mean,
And me, because
look at us in our 20s,
yeah,
and it appeals to us.
yeah, because it's a fucking amazing franchise.
Exactly. We hold no shame, people. But
Fuck's sake.
yeah, I think that was to basically bring in more more players if everyone knew that they brought out more if that they could have Marvel skins basically. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
the only thing that Fortnite has done that's ruined it is they broke their deal with Apple.
How so?
So Apple wanted some of the money from Epic Games, who have made Fortnite,
Yeah.
and they just refused.
Really?
They refused to give money to Apple because it used to be on iOS Fortnite,
Yeah. My sister
but now it's
downloaded it. Why? God knows.
but now it's only on Android.
It's only on Android now, is it?
It's only on Android.
So they kept their deal with Google Play, but lost it with Apple.
Mm,
Interesting.
mm.
Interesting. Yeah. Is that you?
You asked me.
That's you, is it? Right.
You asked me.
So my favourite um, TPSs, third-person shooters, for those of you who don't speak like that. The first one would have to be. Now, I get that this is not very. Uh,
Well known.
well, I wouldn't say well known, but not everyone's cup of tea. But I do actually have the case here. That's not it. This is. Mass Effect 2 was the. Wait, was it Mass. No, Mass Effect 1, sorry. Was the very first game. Well, one of the very first games I ever played on Xbox.
Mm.
I hold my hands up. I did used to. Well, I've owned 2 Xboxes.
I can hold my hands up as well.
I've owned 2 Xboxes and 4 PlayStations. Well, no, 5. 5 PlayStations, 2 Xboxes. But yeah, the first Mass Effect was brilliant.
Mm.
Absolutely brilliant it was. But I could never complete it. Ever. I could never complete it. So yeah, that's my first one. My second one, I don't know if you would count it as a TPS, but it is sort of a kid's game. Ratchet and Clank.
Ooh.
I don't know if you'd count it as a TPS.
Yeah, I would count it as a third person because you get to choose the gadgets and then you shoot in third person. So yeah.
Yeah, so to me, I don't know if you look at it the same way, Joe, but to me, a third person shooter is anything that you're not looking at it from the character's point of view.
From the eyes.
Yeah, you're looking at it from behind.
You're looking at it from over the shoulder.
Yeah. It's anything that, like you say, looks over the shoulder and you can shoot in. To me, is a third-person shooter.
Mm.
To others, it might be different. It might not. But to me, that's how it looks. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank is my second. First Ratchet and Clank, fucking amazing. But then,
PS2.
yeah, PS2. But then there was something that I saw on Facebook a little while ago. I think I told you about it. Have you noticed all of the Ratchet and Clank games, or the titles, are dirty?
We were wetting ourselves when you were reading them out.
Absolutely pissing ourselves, weren't we? Like there's.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got to get them up. Good thing I kept Google open. Ratchet and Clank games. I mean, look, there's the main one that gets me every time. Every time. Oh, hang on, I've got to go back. There's Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. There's my favourite title, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arse and all. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hang on, I've got to get an image.
You got a third favourite?
Sorry?
You got a third favourite?
Have I got a third favourite?
Mm-hmm.
Third favourite TPS. Third favourite third person shooter.
I would have thought you said Uncharted.
Yeah. Sorry. Does it have to be a specific Uncharted, or can it be Uncharted in general?
Anything.
Anything. Uncharted 4.
Yeah, Uncharted.
Uncharted 4. Without a doubt.
Like
Without
I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait for the movie.
Are they going ahead with Tom Holland playing as Nathan Drake?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think would make a good Elena?
I don't know who's cast as her yet.
If you say Amber Heard, I'm ending this stream.
Nah, Amber Heard, no way. I gotta think someone like in the same age as Tom Holland.
Daisy Ridley?
Yeah.
Actually, she's actually in a film with Tom Holland that's coming out soon. It's a sci-fi. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. Shit, what's that film called? Oh, bloody hell. No, I can't think of it.
But yeah, I think Daisy Ridley would be good with Tom Holland.
Daisy Ridley would make a good Elena.
Karen Gillan?
Possibly, actually. Karen
Because they
Gillan as
do work
Elena.
together. They do work together in Marvel as well.
Maybe.
Because obviously Tom Holland is Spider-Man and
Yeah.
Karen Gillan is Nebula.
Well, then they'd know each other, so it'd work better.
Yeah.
God, who else? Who else would make a good?
Zendaya.
Sorry.
Zendaya.
Is Tom Holland's girlfriend?
I know, right?
Can you imagine Tom Holland and his girlfriend Zendaya playing Nathan Drake and his girlfriend Elena?
That'd be actually really clever.
Yeah, okay, I sort of see where you're going. But the next thing,
Because of the chemistry.
the next thing they got to work on is which one they base it on.
Because I'm thinking they're basing it on the very first one.
Maybe.
Because I think they're gonna have a 4-movie deal,
Yeah.
and they're gonna do every single Uncharted film as the games.
I hope so.
So I can't wait
sincerely
to see
hope
what
so.
they do. I can't wait to see what they will do with the fourth one.
Yes, that would be good. That would be really good. Because I know exactly, if I was directing the fourth film of Uncharted, I know exactly who I'd have to play Sam.
Who?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh yes, Nicolas Cage.
He may be old, but the old ones are the best ones.
Yeah.
Nicolas
What's the next
Cage or
topic?
Liam Neeson?
Oh, Liam Neeson. I think Liam Neeson's a
Liam
better shout.
Neeson as Sam. Hmm. I'm kind of wavering on that one. But yeah,
Well, what's the
that's
next
my...
topic?
Sorry? What's that?
What's the next topic?
The next topic. You come up with one. I've come up with the rest already. You come up with one.
Well, because it's nearly 2 in the morning and everyone's asleep, so I'm trying to
Keep it quiet.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
We'll go for.
I think what we'll do is we'll make this the last topic for now,
Hmm.
and then
What's
we
their
can
favorite
pick some up
consoles?
next time. Sorry.
What's their favorite consoles?
Favorite consoles.
Hmm.
Okay then. Please. I know what you're gonna say
I know.
because we're moving.
But show it to everyone because this beautiful baby.
Oh. I didn't realise it lit
This.
up orange when in rest mode. I knew the
Yeah,
PS4 did, but...
Yeah, because it's now in rest mode for downloading Call of Duty,
Yeah.
and this is the very first console that I pre-ordered ever.
The very first console, what? You
I
glitched out a bit there.
the first console I pre-ordered,
Oh, yeah.
and like it's just like the design is beautiful, like the LED lights for each side, the patterns on the side, and then this in the middle,
I think just the
and then
general build of it is amazing, isn't it?
and the games are coming out as well. The games are coming out on the PS5 as well.
It's insane. Show us the
It's gonna
controller
be
as well.
insane.
Show us the controller.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The adaptive
Absolutely
triggers.
gorgeous. Now,
The D-pad is better,
yeah. Now,
and the
comparing...
buttons are nicer,
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, comparing the...
and touch, the touch and feel of the controller.
Has it got kind of like a carbon fibre-y sort of feel to it?
It's got the PlayStation patterns on there as well,
Oh, I see.
so it's got like a really good grasp.
Does it feel kind of like bumpy?
So like, yeah,
Yeah, I thought it did. But yeah, comparing the PS5 controller to the PS4 controller, what do you reckon would be?
DualShock, the DualShock 4 or the DualSense controller.
Yeah, what do you reckon would be comparison in a way? Like, is the
Um,
DualSense controller bigger in any way?
it is like the right. So what PlayStation's trying to do is they want to make the controller nearly the exact same size as the Xbox,
Yeah.
and like I think they've done that
Oh right.
because hands up, I used to own an Xbox One,
So did I
and the
many
controller
years ago.
on the Xbox was amazing.
Yeah.
It felt really nice,
Uh huh.
and when I got rid of it, not got rid of it, but I gave it to my little brother.
Mm.
I had the DualShock 4, and it felt weird at
Which,
first.
for those of you who don't know, that is the DualShock 4.
Like I love the lighting on it.
Yeah, the light bar. The light bar
Yeah,
on
I
it is
love that,
amazing,
and the triggers were
and
lovely
on
as well.
and it's also on the touchpad as well, which I like.
The touchpad.
Yeah, the touchpad was a really, really good touch. Really good
Mm.
addition. But yeah. So, would you say it kind of feels a bit bulkier than the DualShock
It
4?
feels better.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And you have like more space for your thumbs.
Yeah.
But if you're talking like retro consoles,
Okay. We're
the
talking retro
PS2,
consoles. PS2.
the PS2.
Oh yes.
Oh my God, the games you get to play on the PS2.
Hmm.
God of War,
1 and 2.
generally one of the best games I've ever played.
It's your all-time favorite
Yeah,
franchise.
I don't care if anyone else says anything. God of War is generally the best franchise in Sony history.
In yeah, in gaming
Like
history, yeah, I'd agree with that.
in Sony history, like except for Ascension and Ghost of Sparta.
Yeah,
But one, two, three, and 2018,
yeah.
fantastic.
Would you count? Sorry. Would you count the 2018 version of God of War as like God of War 4?
It is.
If you're taking away Ascension and Ghost of Sparta,
It is.
right? Okay.
It will always be God of War 4.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Okay then.
and with the exciting announcement, the exciting announcement,
Go
God of War Ragnarok
on.
is going to be God of War 5.
Have they released a trailer of it yet or not?
They've released a teaser.
Oh, I best have a look at that.
I've shown you already.
Oh, have you?
Is when the symbol is the symbol, and it's showing the logo, and it tells
Oh
you that
yes,
Ragnarok is
yes,
coming
yes. I'm with you now. I
next
remember.
year, man. Next year.
What is it? Mid next year or end or beginning?
We don't know yet. We just know that it's in 2021.
It's just coming 2021. Right. That'll be a
I just want to say
pre-order
this right
then.
now. I just want to say this right now. I'm just going to turn to this camera. Thank you, Santa Monica Studios.
Yes,
Thank you
I
for
agree.
announcing God of War. Thank you so fucking much.
You've made this
You've given
guy's
me
you've made this guy's life, Santa Monica.
yeah you've given me a good reason to get PS5.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Also, like I can't wait for Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yes, Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's a good. That's another good subtopic.
Um, I can't wait to play it. It's the sequel to the first one,
Yeah.
and believe it or not, it is the first ever Black Spider-Man game.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And I'm I have never had like I never had a thought that because I was younger at the time. I never had the thought that there would be a black Spider-Man.
We're not being racist, guys. Promise.
Not being racist, but like I never thought of there would be one
No,
in a game.
to be
I
honest.
always knew
Sorry.
there was one.
Yeah.
Miles Morales. I always knew there was one, but
Yeah.
I never knew that there was going to be a game
Based around him.
based on it.
I think it all comes about with all this Black Lives Matter thing.
And I think it's Insomniac who made Ratchet and Clank 2018
Yeah.
and making a new one.
Yes.
I think they went on the right path on making Miles Morales.
I agree. But that sort of brings us back to what I was just saying. Because of all the Black Lives Matter thing, do you reckon that would be one of the main reasons why they brought out Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Before it was announced, they'd done like a cutscene of Miles Morales talking to Peter, telling him that he's got the powers of Spider-Man.
That was at the end of the one before Spider-Man Miles Morales, wasn't it? What was that? 2017?
2017.
Mm-hmm.
And it was and it was just like when I saw that cutscene, I was like, Miles. And then when they announced, and when I watched the showcase
Yeah.
of the reveal of the console, and oh my god, when they announced Miles Morales, I was over the moon. Like I was waiting for a sequel. I was waiting for something,
Yeah.
and Miles Morales came up. It
It
it was
made you.
genuinely
It made your
it
night,
made
mate.
me it made it because
But
I'm saying this right now.
that's the sort of thing
I
that you're touching on. At the end of 2017 Spider-Man,
yeah
the cutscene, like you said, when Miles is talking to Parker,
yeah
you could basically tell that they were going to make another game of it, couldn't you? You
yeah
just got that sort of vibe, you know what I mean?
they brought even the game Miles Morales has already announced they're doing DLCs.
Yeah, exactly.
They've already announced DLCs, so like it's I think when the DLCs come out as well because apparently the game's really short. It's
Is it?
like not as it's not it's not longer than the 2017, but it's it's not longer, but it's not long the same length as 2017.
Oh, right. Interesting.
But no matter how long it is,
Yeah.
I appreciate that Insomniac has done a Black Spider-Man game,
Yeah, I do. I appreciate it.
the first ever Black Spider-Man game
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
it's just like it's I've seen gameplay of the game, and you showing me the Easter eggs of the
Oh,
Chadwick Boseman and
Bozeman
Stanley.
Way and Statue of Stanley.
It's just touching. It's really touching.
Don't. Please
That
hold it
as a
together, man.
Marvel fan, as a Marvel fan myself,
Yeah.
Chadwick was undoubtedly the best Black Panther in the world.
Yeah. I would agree.
And like the day he died, I was not myself
None
at
of us
all.
were.
No one was themselves.
None of us.
It's
No.
been a month since it's been a month since he's gone.
Yeah. It's
It
insane, isn't
just
it?
doesn't feel the same.
No, I don't. It really doesn't. Anyway, moving on before you start bawling your eyes out.
I won't. Don't worry.
Oh dear. But oh
Oh, one more
what else?
thing.
Oh yep.
Demon Souls.
Yes.
The
I've seen a
remake
bit
from
of
the
gameplay of that.
PS3.
I've
The
seen a bit
remake
of
from the
gameplay.
PS3. It looks pretty. It looks better. The graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
Um, they've changed it up a bit, I think. Like, hands up, I've never played Demon Souls
No, nor have
ever,
I. Nor have I.
but Demon Souls does look beautiful, and I've seen the reactions of the people like seeing the trailer for the first time,
Yeah, it was.
and
It was
it
good.
generally looks beautiful. Like it generally looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. You are right.
Oh, and Sackboy.
That's one
The,
that you mentioned quite a bit recently, isn't it? Sackboy.
yeah, that's a little. It's a spin-off of Little Big Planet.
Yes, that's right.
So my girlfriend is a huge fan of Little Big Planet.
Yeah, she is.
She she loves Little Big Planet.
Shout out to her.
Um, shout out to my girlfriend. She has got 1K followers on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the
So
girlfriends. I'm gonna put up with
mhm,
this.
yeah, yeah, she loves Little Big Planet. She's got every single Little Big Planet game.
Really?
hmm She loves
Cool.
Sackboy. So I said to her like, why don't I get Sackboy? And whenever you want to like come have a go, then you can come over and have a go. And she was like,
Is that
please
just
get it, please get it.
excuse to get her to come over to yours? Be honest.
No, honestly, like I generally thought of like getting Sackboy in the first place because I did see the gameplay of the game
Yeah.
and it does look really good.
Interesting.
And it's also on the PS4 as well. But
Yeah.
I'm generally PS5 all the way, like PS5 versions,
Yeah.
the whole lot.
So I would think my favorite consoles. Okay. Sorry. You.
Yeah, I'm done.
You cool? Decent. My favorite console all time has to be the PS4. Has to be. I mean, the reason behind it is I think the PS4 was the startup to Matt's gaming world. I mean, originally it started on the PC, but then obviously being able to stream gameplay from the PS4, that just done it. That just did
Mm.
it. So that started off the main side of MGW. My second favourite is the PS2. I did enjoy the PS3 sort of. There were a couple of bad bits. Well, personally, on my PS3, there were a couple of bad bits which kind of put me off.
Mm.
But it was a good console. But the second one would have to be the PS2 because obviously, like you said, the amount of games that you could get on that. I mean, there was one called oh, something like no, not Dark Cloud. Dark Void.
Ooh.
Dark Void. It was called. It's on PS Now. If you want to go check it out, guys. It's on PlayStation Now. But Dark Void was amazing. Well, for a 9-year-old boy, for a 9-year-old kid,
Hmm.
Dark Void was the thing, you know. Um, but if we're
The
talking
best game on
retro,
the PS2, the
sorry,
best game on the PS2 was Crash Twin Sanity
I'll agree with that. I mean,
because it that was my childhood game,
yeah,
and then it went on to Spyro.
I was just about to say Spyro would be another good childhood one.
Yeah, Spyro is one of the best games I've played as well because my my best friend Adam Dodds, he introduced me to Spyro,
Yeah,
and generally it was the most fun I've ever had on a console. was
is
Spyro.
amazing. Spyro, absolutely brilliant.
Shout
Absolutely
out to the
brilliant.
Purple Dragon.
Purple
And
Dragon.
and 20%.
Oh right. But yeah,
And shout out to Crash Bandicoot for making my childhood an amazing experience.
did you ever play Crash of the Titans? That was a good one. That one I
Like
owned on
again,
PSP.
again, shout out to Crash.
Yeah,
He he is he is generally one of the best characters I've ever
we
played
love you,
as.
Crash.
We love you, Crash.
That should be a
I
hashtag.
really
Hashtag. Hashtag. We love you, Crash.
yeah. Um, yeah. With also they've released Crash 4 now, which is the sequel
Yes,
to Crash 3,
the latest one.
which I really need to start playing. Actually, I want to know how much it is, but I can't leave the phone. But I need to know how much it is because I really want to get it.
Yeah,
Because I think when I get my money through, because I'm getting money, I'm gonna get obviously Miles Morales, FIFA, and maybe Crash 4.
but you've now got Cold War, so there is room for another one to add onto the list.
Yeah,
If
so
you want.
I am gonna get Crash 4
Yeah, I would have thought so.
because
I would
Crash
have
4 is
thought so.
probably it is amazing. Crash 4,
Yeah,
I it looks amazing, like especially to a sequel to a third game that was released in the 90s.
yeah, exactly. I mean, look at how far Crash has come now. Isn't it, you know?
Like there are some ups and Crash, there were some downs.
Well, there's some ups and downs to every game, isn't there? Sorry.
Yeah, but like Crash, I think the moment I loved Crash was Twin Sanity.
Yeah,
That was one of my favorite Crash games.
yeah.
And then Crash Crash the Wrath of Cortex was one of them.
Mhm.
That was generally one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then recently I've been sweating out on the Insane trilogy.
Didn't you also get at one point? Didn't you also play Crash 4?
I played it for free at game. I've played the first three levels.
Yeah.
They were fantastic.
Really? Wow.
Mm.
It's not every day you hear Joe go fantastic.
Yeah, like they don't do the life counts anymore.
Do they not?
No, so they do like diamonds for like no deaths
Yeah.
and other objectives in the game.
So they're kind of
So
like
like
achievements in a way, aren't they?
yeah, so like a certain amount of Wumpa fruits,
Yeah.
you get diamonds. No deaths, you get diamonds.
Hmm.
Completing the level, you get diamond, and there's a hidden diamond in the level.
Oh right. So yeah, they're basically achievements within the game.
I know one achievement that most of the people do miss out in the game, and is at the very first level.
Go on.
So when you start the game and you after the cutscene,
Yeah.
you go to the TV, spin at the TV three times, and then you'll get an achievement.
Wow. Dizziness.
No, it shows all the Crash logos on the TV.
Oh,
So from Crash 1 to 3.
interesting. I'm gonna give that a go if I ever get the chance to play Crash 4. Hello, makers of Crash. Please get in touch.
Activision, please.
Yeah, Activision, please get in touch. Email me. Oh dear. But yeah, I think that basically concludes the first episode of, well, I guess you could say episode of video game chat. What do you reckon, Joe?
Hmm.
Because too.
Yeah.
And I know you got to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, I do.
Unlucky.
I'm alright.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. We were, as I said before, I think I said it earlier, we were gonna have the other Matt on with us, but the poor guy's gone, tired.
But fair play to the bloke though. Like he's just had a fourth child.
Third.
Third, sorry. He did have his third child.
Yeah, he's a family of 5 now. Poor bastard. But yeah, so hopefully the next time we do this, we will have, as we would call, the trio. Hello, Lar. Lazy sod.
Don't
But
listen to him.
he could be the video game chat mascot. Good old Larry. But yeah, we do hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of this, then hit that subscribe button, and hit also bang on the notification bell so you're notified whenever we either put up a pre-record or obviously live. And yeah, as I said, leave us a like. I don't know whether we'll set a day to just do video game chat streams, or whether it will be a couple of after shows sort of thing. But we'll get back to you on that one. As soon as we've come up with something, then we'll post it on the Facebook page. If you haven't checked that out already, links down below. All the social medias are down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Joe's just casually hugging Larry, the lazy bastard.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to me. I love you really, Lar.
No,
Anyway, we will catch you guys in the next stream, which will be Sunday at, I want to say 10:30, but when are we ever on time, eh, Joe? That sounds really, really bad of us.
Yeah, on our end.
I don't know what it'll be on yet, guys, but
I think it'll be Cold War because my Cold War will be done by then.
Yeah, it'll probably be on. Cold War, maybe some zombies. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You got anything, Joe?
Like, subscribe,
That's just your usual too, isn't it?
and if you want us to do anything like more of this or anything at all, just leave a comment down below.
Yeah, if you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss, then let us know. Like you say, Joe, innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we will catch you guys on Sunday, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Take care, and good